Cardiac health warnings for all and good nutrition. Everyone is familiar with the tragic stories of the young, impossibly healthy athletes who have dropped dead on the field after routine exertion. There was the high school basketball player who fell to the floor during the game and had to be shocked back to consciousness. There was the young Russian ice skater who died after a routine practice. An autopsy revealed no drugs, no alcohol and no physical anomalies that would explain his death at such a young age. There have been runners, football players, soccer stars, all gifted athletes, all in peak physical condition, all of them dead or near dead because of a phenomenon called SCD, also known as sudden cardiac death. There are several conditions associated with SCD as well as some factors that can increase its risk. These include hypertrophy cardiomyopathy or heart muscle thickening, atypical blood clotting, the muscles not getting enough oxygen, anomalous coronary artery, faulty heart rhythm or congenital long QT syndrome, irregular heart muscle tissue which can lead to heart rhythm problems. Use of cocaine. Source: the American Heart Association. Any athlete at any level of competition should be tested for heart conditions before they compete. However, those who are involved in extreme sports are at higher risk, so should pay even closer attention to their body's signals. Here are some of the reasons that increased testing should be encouraged for all athletes. Out of every 1 million marathon runners, nearly 4 or more will die during the marathon. There is not a single age group that is not affected by this risk. 1/3 of runners after a marathon had an increased level of a biomarker that indicates heart muscle damage. Higher levels of creatine kinase enzyme have been found in long-distance runners. This is used to measure damage in the heart after a heart attack. In addition to this testing, there should be someone on every athletic field or in every arena who can perform CPR as versed in how to use the defibrillator, although in some cases even this may not be enough to do any kind of good. Good nutrition in sports. The amount of calories needed by an athlete compared to that of the average person can be staggering. For some extreme athletes, their daily intake is almost double what it would ordinarily be simply because the body is burning so much fuel. To stay competitive and strong, they must make sure to get not only enough foods, but the right food sources into their bodies every day. Carbohydrates. These are used by the body as one of its primary fuel sources and the only source of energy that the human brain will accept. The carbs that are included in the diet for an athlete should be healthy, complex carbs that do not cause sugar spikes and unhealthy weight gain. Whole grain foods and vegetables are a good source of complex carbohydrates, which should make up as much as 60% of the overall diet. Healthy fat options should make up as much as 20% of the overall daily calories. However, an athlete who is training may be eating far less than this amount and may be sticking to around 10 to 15%. Fats are an important source of energy for the body, and certain types, including omega-3s, actually protect the heart. Good sources for these include omega-3 enhanced eggs, salmon and other cold water fish, nuts and nut oils. Proteins. Protein should make up 25 to 35% of the daily calories at most, according to the American Heart Association's recommendations. In addition, the source of the protein should be carefully analyzed. All animal proteins plus the plant-based protein from soy are complete, meaning that they deliver the 9 essential amino acids that the human body cannot make on its own. However, many of these protein sources are also high in calories and saturated fats. Choosing leaner protein sources protects the body from increased cholesterol and can include turkey breast, fish, low-fat or non-fat dairy foods and plant-based proteins. Additionally, protein can be added to the healthy diet by using protein supplements, which can boost intake for those who are struggling with making good choices. There are dozens of protein supplement options to consider, including protein powders made from soy, rice, whey and egg, as well as protein bars, shakes and enhanced waters. In addition to these, there is a small protein supplement called ProfectR from Protica that delivers a significant amount of protein, 25 grams, in a very small serving, 2.9 fluid ounces per 100 calories. Available in a number of flavors, ProfectR is perfect for the athlete because it is small, portable and easy to contain. Cardiac health screening. A case study. Sean is a young and gifted hockey player. He spends hours on the ice perfecting his shot and hours in the gym perfecting his body. He is able to avoid most hits and can crunch players against the board and be off with the puck in a flash. Sean, the young and vital athlete, has a ticking time bomb in his chest. He is at risk for a heart rhythm change that can potentially kill him in a second. He has no current risk factors for heart disease and his family's health has been fair for the last few generations. Despite all of this, he is at risk for sudden cardiac death. After reading about yet another of the athletes that have fallen to this condition, Sean agrees to go in for testing. His heart shows no abnormalities at this time, however he will do everything he can to protect his health. He will continue to train hard so that he is in top condition. He will continue to play hard every shift, every minute. He will not smoke or use drugs of any kind, and he will continue to eat a healthy and well-balanced meal. This will now include the addition of ProfectR, a protein supplement from Protica that will boost his protein intake but not his calorie count.